So Yulia Putintseva to get us underway here in what could be the final match of this tie.
Thank you, please. Take your seats quickly.
Start for Putintseva with 2 unanswered points so far. I do wonder how Andreescu's feeling after that doubles match earlier on today. She's had half an hour or so to rest and recuperate. Work from Andreescu, sprinting across to get that forehand cross court. It looked as though Putintseva had the winning of that point with a nice drop shot, but Andreescu showed a brilliant turn of pace to actually meet the ball and play that return. Let's have another look at this. It was inspired from Putintseva, but look at that big stretch from Andreescu, spots the space in the far corner at the back of the court, and that's a well-won point. Points then for Putintseva.
And less 40-15.
Goes to the forehand cross-court, spots the space there, and that's a good change of direction and good vision from Putintseva for a hold of serve to kick things off in this best of 3. Andreescu made her debut at Billie Jean King Cup level back in 2017. Oh, Putintseva not quite quick enough to get to the drop shot. Andreescu employing it with brilliant timing. Not showing any signs so far of fatigue after her exploits earlier on today in the doubles. Decent attempt by Putintseva to get there, but didn't have enough. Andreescu on the verge of a love hold here, and looking good.
Third, no less 40
Putintseva long, and it's Andreescu with the hold of serve.
One game.
Meaning that we are all level at a game apiece here. It'll be interesting to see how it evolves. You get the sense that the longer this match goes on, then certainly that would favour Putintseva, the diminutive figure from Kazakhstan, given that she is better rested.
Thank you, спасибо.
Oh, you could see the plan from Andreescu going for the shot down the line, couldn't execute, goes way wide, but top marks for the attempt. It's a more difficult shot than going cross court. Less space on the court to play with for a start. Oh, brilliant shot. Right in that far corner from Putintseva, coming forward towards the net. A nod of acceptance from Andreescu. Not much she could have done about that one. Nicely done. Confident overhead smash from Andreescu, and this is good stuff from the Canadian, who is showing absolutely no signs of fatigue from earlier. This was a good recovery from Putintseva, who was a fraction of a second off the pace, but the return set Andreescu up very well for that overhead smash. Too much on the double-handed backhand from Putintseva. It means that Andreescu draws level. We'd have expected Putintseva to do a bit more with that point, given that Andreescu was sending some pretty retrievable balls her way. Too much height on them. Brilliantly done. How on earth did she get that shot in that position? It's great points then for Andreescu. Andreescu gets the break for Canada. This is the perfect start for the former world number 4. This is the danger for Putintseva. When things aren't going her way, she does tend to
Thank you.
get flustered.
Now let's now 15.
Oh, just so casual from Andreescu. Made it look so easy. Again, it's going to come down to mentality for Putintseva, how she copes here with being on the back foot, how she copes with this break. Andreescu dominant, finding the space, using all angles available. On the verge of a love hold here to consolidate the break of serve, and Putintseva been pretty anonymous in this game so far. And it's Andreescu with a 3-1 lead. Looks towards her team and raises a fist in celebration. Consolidates the break of serve with a hold, and she is looking very good indeed for a player who's already played an hour and a half of tennis today. Well, that would have been stunning had she managed to clear the net with it. On the line for Andreescu. The plan for Putintseva might be a good idea if she can engage Andreescu in these long rallies. Keep her playing as long as possible. Try and really wear her down. Nicely done. To earn herself 2 game points, Putintseva, and you can see the shift in attitude. She's looking a lot more positive now, the world number 74. Yeah, there was no way Andreescu was going to be able to play that shot. Serve, straightforward. Oh, well done, Andreescu dragging Putintseva out wide. Andreescu is the wingspan, longer levers than her opponent, so it makes sense to try and pull her wide on the court. Get her legs moving. That is so disappointing for Putintseva. The point was in the bag. She'd done all the hard work. Targeting Andreescu on the forehand side, making her uncomfortable, and then once she was pretty much out of position, she changed up the direction, and Andreescu wouldn't actually have been able to make that return had Putintseva got it in the court. Card getting behind their player now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. A very, very lucky bounce indeed for the Canadian. Things are going all one way at the minute. This will be a very good love hold indeed for Andreescu, and you just get the sense, don't you, that Putintseva's almost checked out. The confidence levels have dropped, certainly. Great work from Putintseva, putting Andreescu under constant pressure there. Given how much tennis Andreescu has played already today, that is where Putintseva is going to win. If she gets into a long rally, you fancy the chances of the home player, given that she's had a lot more rest than her opponent. She can just grind her down in these long rallies. Putintseva lets out a scream of delight as she moves 40 love up. She's got 3 game points here to play with. Oh, brilliant ball placement from Andreescu, and Putintseva almost gave her that point, didn't she? Goes long. She struggled at times, Putintseva, with the accuracy. Well, the return goes wide and Putintseva with a hold of serve, but it's Andreescu with the 4-3 lead, still enjoying that break.
net. Visible.
Oh, brilliant work from Putintseva. Just the change of pace, and she got Andreescu on the run, caught her unawares. They're exchanging big shots from the baseline. Putintseva just changing things up, adding the element of creativity. It's really smart. She's looking to break back, of course, for 4-all. 2 points away from that. Andreescu lets out a big scream of delight as Putintseva sends that forehand wide.
30.
Oh, well, how about that? The serve of Andreescu falling apart at a critical moment allows Putintseva back into this game. It's going to be a nervy end to this game for both of these players. Putintseva senses that this could be her chance to break even. Andreescu desperately keen to maintain her break.
Please, can you take your seat? Stop walking. Спасибо.
Smart work. Andreescu coming up to the net. Going for the diagonal, earns herself a game point. Can she convert this for 5-3? That break will still be intact if so. Well, Putintseva cannot get a read on the serve at all, sends the ball skywards, and it's Andreescu with a 5-3 lead that means that Putintseva is serving to stay in this opening set. Oh, brilliantly done. That's exactly how Andreescu wants to play. Wants to get these points finished off quickly. That's much more like it from Putintseva. That's how we know she can play. She's just been inconsistent so far. Well, it did certainly look out from this angle. Kosavic has gone down to have another look. 15 all then. Putintseva wins that point. Oh, going for the backhand drop shot, can't quite make it count. And that's good pressure from Putintseva, constant pressure on the backhand of Andreescu, wearing her opponent down. Andreescu trying something different. Perhaps there's a bit of tiredness in the arms there as she's attempting to lift the ball over the net and just falling short. This is a vital game for Putintseva, a must-win game to stay in the set. Putintseva with the double fault hands Andreescu a gift. Not looking entirely comfortable at the minute, the world number 74. Oh, what a shot, what a point. What a save from Andreescu, and it brings up set point now for the Canadian. Putintseva, see how she copes with this pressure. She really hasn't looked comfortable or happy throughout various points in this set. Saved. Well done to Putintseva, saves the set point, brings the scores to juice. Not out of the woods yet though. Andreescu very much with the upper hand still. My goodness. Putintseva down the line. It looked close. Marko Savic is out of his seat. I have to admit, from this angle, it did look as though it was wide. Putintseva was celebrating. She thinks it was in. Andreescu has other ideas. This one here. Putintseva gets the point. Brilliant response from Andreescu. Reads the serve like a book. Brilliantly done, Putintseva. Crafty work. A well-worked point. She got Andreescu on the run, opening up the space in the court, targeting the forehand, then the backhand, and really making her opponent run. Moving her out of position, earns the advantage once again. Has to win this point. Oh, can't make it count. It's gut-wrenching. Putintseva. It must be nervous viewing for the Kazakhstan team, watching on from the bench. Finally it's a hold for Putintseva, made to work so hard to stay in this opening set. It is still Bianca Andreescu with the advantage. She's got the break and she'll be serving to take this opener next, leading 5-4. Brilliantly done. Superb reaction, speed and reflexes. The volley from Andreescu cross court. So, of course, for this set in what is a must-win game for Canada. Must-win match, rather. Putintseva is still fighting. Some confusion. Here is Andreescu. Straight with Kazakhstan. Little point in arguing or discussing indeed with umpires, because they will not change their minds about any calls. From Putintseva, incredible defense, and what a save there at the end, the penultimate ball. No wonder she's got her arm in the air in celebration. She's earned herself 2 breakback points here. How she recovered from that position. Look at the turn of pace and a brilliant single-handed backhand. What a winner. One of the shots of the day. Andreescu going for the down the line. Goes way. Putintseva gets the break back. Well, that really has changed things for Putintseva, hasn't it? You can see that she's grown in confidence, having broken back. It's a turnaround. As Andreescu, things were going all her way for the most part of this opening set, and now you can see the difference. Andreescu looking visibly frustrated now. Putintseva cool, calm, collected, and in the ascendancy. And it's out. Putintseva, 3 game points. This for a 6-5 lead. And it would mean that Andreescu then would be serving to stay in this opening set. And look at the celebration from Putintseva. What a comeback. On the back foot throughout most of this opening set. She's managed in the final stages to get back level, and that is a crucial hold of serve for Kazakhstan as we head towards the end of this opening set. It's Putintseva now leading Andreescu 6-5. Of course, this is a must-win match for the Canadian team, losing by 2-1 overall in this best of 5. Oh my goodness. Well, you can see that Andreescu's trying to get that point finished off and had too much on it, rushing up to the net and just misjudged the distance and the power. Putintseva taking the first. Andreescu really must draw on all of her experience. The nerves will be jangling for the Canadian in this one. Oh, nicely done. The volley up at the net puts the ball out of sight of Putintseva, and that's a nicely won point for Andreescu. She's already played 2 sets of tennis today in her earlier doubles match alongside Kayla Cross. So it's at this stage where tiredness could be beginning to creep in. Oh, brilliant serve. And a huge scream. With a powerful, speeding ace. She take us to a tiebreak. And incidentally, the first time that this pair met in competition, the only time actually, in Abu Dhabi on the WTA Tour, the first set was decided in a tiebreak. Went the way of Putintseva. That was cheeky from Andreescu. Hands herself. 2 game points now. This to take us to a tiebreak. Putintseva hanging on in here. Can she win this 7-5? Of course, she'd rather avoid a tiebreak. I'm sure both players would. Well, not Andreescu, of course, because that's the only way she's going to win this set, but tiebreak on tired arms and legs is punishing. Brilliantly done. Andreescu holds her serve under pressure. 6 points, 6 games all rather, in the opening set, so it is tiebreak time. Lovely stuff, the drop shot. So cool, she made that look so easy. But she had Andreescu running throughout that point, and that must be the plan. Get Andreescu on the move. Putintseva will know that she'll be tired now.
Kazakhstan. Ladies and gentlemen, for the courtesy of all players, do not use flash photography. Thank you.
Putintseva, she's the crowd up. She is fired up, and why wouldn't you be after hitting a shot like that? That was incredible work. To actually get up to the net to play that. Love the reaction. Putintseva with the mini break here. Andreescu with a much needed point. Not going down without a fight.
3-1, Kazakhstan.
Oh, it's a valiant attempt by Putintseva to play the drop shot, but Andreescu with a moment of brilliance. What a time to play the drop shot. Great stuff from Andreescu, who is certainly not giving up on this one without a fight. All square in this tiebreak at 3 apiece. Oh, just falling short. It was a great idea, but just not quite enough on it. Putintseva missing out by an inch or two. Wow, this match is as tight as you can be. Momentum swinging from Andreescu to Putintseva, then briefly back to Andreescu. Putintseva hanging on in there, drawing level at 5-5. Really nothing to pick between these two players at the minute, and I really do think it is going to come down to the tiredness levels of Andreescu after playing that earlier match, and the ability of Putintseva to play from a losing position. Oh, and she goes wide. How costly will that prove to be for Bianca Andreescu? Big test of nerves for Putintseva. And it's out! Putintseva takes the opening set in a tiebreak. Big celebrations go up around the Beeline Arena. Putintseva celebrates to herself, pumps her fist. And what a hard-fought first set win that was, but it means now that Kazakhstan are one set away from winning this match, and with it, the entire tie. Putintseva came from an early breakdown to level up in the 10th game. Nerves of steel to wrap up the tiebreak. Bianca Andreescu to get us back underway in what's a must-win set for Canada, and in fact, a must-win match for Canada. Putintseva sneaking through the tiebreak at the end of the first. Great pressure from Andreescu. Takes the opening point, but you'd think she'd want to avoid getting drawn into long rallies like that, given that she's now played 3 sets of tennis already today, to add to the match she played yesterday. Interestingly, the first and only time that this pair met, Abu Dhabi on the hard courts in 2023, Putintseva took that in straight sets, having won the opening set tiebreak. She then took the second set 6-2. Will there be a repeat of that here in Astana? Oh, brilliant. So casual with the drop shot. Almost looked like she decided last minute to employ it. She must be feeling the fatigue. Andreescu was involved in the doubles match earlier to kick things off. Oh, and again, Andreescu employing the drop shot to great effect.
game, Canada. It's game, second. Understand 15 left. On best, numbers. 15 numbers. Rodney Thomas. 15.
Game points then for Putintseva. Would be keen to avoid a repeat of the opening set in which she was broken early on and was playing catch-up until game number 10 when she eventually managed to level at 5-all. Work from Putintseva, just forcing the error. So a hold of serve piece on serve to kick off this second set. Really not much to choose between either player here, both being pretty consistent in terms of their first serve percentage wins. Both have been playing really well, in fact. Oh, and again, the drop shot from Andreescu, just deadly. Just a stretch too far. Putintseva on the run, can't get to it in time. Andreescu, well, she must be feeling fatigued. moving slowly in between points, probably trying to conserve some energy after playing yesterday and again earlier on in the doubles. Putintseva better rested.
Now, 40 love.
Well, at this point in set number one, Putintseva had been broken. Clearly showing no signs of repeating the same fate. Looking good indeed, and of course the difference will be because Putintseva much more rested than Andreescu is, given that she's playing a second match of the day. Andreescu reads and returns the serve perfectly, and it's a good quick point for the Canadian. Exactly the kind of point she wants to be hitting. Wants to save the energy in the arms and legs. 2 more game points there for Putintseva to draw level at 2 games all. Oh, well, that was just out for Putintseva. Disappointment indeed. 40 love up, now 40-13. 1 game point remains, and face says everything, really, doesn't it? Oh, well, how about this? Big chance for Andreescu. Putintseva's pretty much thrown this game away. Love up. Putintseva's been pegged back to juice. Oh, and Putintseva lets out the scream, as does Andreescu. Both for very different reasons. Putintseva has another game point. Can she convert this one? Oh, Andreescu goes long, and finally Putintseva manages the hold of serve. Well, the cheers go up around the Beeline Arena because Putintseva landed that one right on the line. I think Andreescu looks a little fatigued, moving slowly in between points, and no wonder. She's trying to conserve her energy. Smart work from Andreescu, working the angles, getting Putintseva to move. She does look tired, though. It's mentally exhausting as much as it is physical, tennis.
Take a seat, please, behind the players. Thank you.
Brilliant point from Putintseva, and it all started with that return of serve. Going straight down the line and getting Andreescu moved out of position. Impossible to return a shot that's coming right into the middle of your body. how is that for an ace? And the scream, come on, says Andreescu as she earns herself a game point. She'll be delighted with that. If she can earn a few more points with as few shots as possible, and she'll be pretty pleased. But the angle of that serve was really good. Andreescu screams her lungs out as she wraps that one up to lead 3-2. Putintseva standing, staring at the ground, questioning where that ball landed.
And 15.
Putintseva is playing catch-up in set number 2, given that Andreeva got the serving underway. It always means that the player who is the second to serve feels like they're always having to play catch-up. Just increases the pressure a little bit. Oh no! Putintseva handed 2 break points to Andreescu. Big chance now for the Canadian. Putintseva, watch that one go wide. Watched it go long. Would have breathed a slight sigh of relief, but another break point remains. Goodness! Well, that was a brilliant forehand from Andreescu. So much speed behind it, so much power. She took it early, landed it right on the line, and she gets the break now in set number 2. Andreescu must hold her serve here if she is to make that break count. Be interesting to see what kind of response Putintseva produces. just stopped herself smashing her racket to the ground, or so it seemed. Putintseva. And this is where she can begin to wobble, to get a bit frustrated. She'll need to keep her cool.
Combat 15.
Oh, brilliantly done. Andreescu with a perfectly constructed point. Putintseva running to get that drop shot. Although she did, Andreescu was able to exploit all the space on the court that was left wide open. Andreescu needs to take this to a third set if she's to have any chance of winning this match. And of course, Canada must win this match if they are to have any chance of qualifying for the finals in September. It's tense. Oh, goes wide, and now it's Putintseva with the breakback point. This to get the second set back on serve. It's just the single breakback point, though. She cannot afford any mistake here if she's to make it count. Andreescu serves herself out of trouble. Putintseva with the advantage, another chance to level here in the second set. Turn! How on earth did she manage to pull that off? Putintseva breaks back at the second time of asking.
Red North, 15.
Good serving from Putintseva. Andreescu with no answer to that one, sends the return firing into the net. An important hold of serve coming up, of course, for Putintseva, having done all of that hard work to break back and get back on serve. Needs a hold here. Wants to get this wrapped up in 2. Oh, a double fault. It's given Andreescu a spring in a step.
Kazakhstan, 40-15.
My goodness me, a couple of volleys from Andreescu. Putintseva trying to stay in it with the overhead. Couldn't make it count and sends the return way wide of the court, but she does have a game point remaining here. Can't afford any slip-ups though, because Andreescu is still a threat. Oh, brilliantly done. The angle so acute, there's no chance for Putintseva to make it from the baseline up to play that shot. Andreescu with a brilliant few points pegs Putintseva back to juice. Putintseva just didn't take her chances when she had them. Wow. That is unbelievable from Andreescu. She had no right to win that point. No right to still be in that rally. After this, it's amazing that she got that single-handed backhand to it. Putintseva, it was a good idea going for the same spot because Andreescu wouldn't have been expecting it, but wow, that was something special. This now for Andreescu to retrieve the break she was enjoying earlier. Oh, goes to the drop shot, falls short, and the score's returned to juice. Slight relief for Putintseva, but still more work to do. Shots from both players were getting higher and higher. Lupia and Lupia, but it's Andreescu now with another chance to get the break here. Putintseva save another break point. Andreescu gets the break. Leads 5-3, and it will be Putintseva. He's feeling the pressure now. Andreescu serving for the set here. Unless, of course, Putintseva can break back. Powerful volley from Andreescu. Wraps up this first point as she edges towards taking us to a deciding set. Doing everything she can to give Canada a fighting chance of remaining in this tie. Set points for Andreescu. What a comeback this has been in the second set. Putintseva now, how is she going to react? Because she's under massive, massive pressure. She doesn't want to be taken to a third set. Listen to the scream. Andreescu rescues set number 2. Wins it 6-3 to send us to a decider here. She's given Canada a real chance now. Well, it really was remarkable from Andreescu to win that second set 6-3, especially after a grueling opener in which she was beaten in a tiebreak. She is now in her 5th set of tennis today, having also played in the singles in the opening match here. She must win this match if Canada are to have any chance of making it through to the finals in September. Just a reminder that if Putintseva wins this match, then Canada win the overall tie 3-1, and they will seal their place in the finals. If Andreescu wins this, then the two teams will play a deciding singles match between Sonia Jinbayeva and Kayla Cross. Oh, goodness me. Andreescu comes out on top after a grueling rally to earn herself 2 break points here. It would be the perfect start to the deciding set for the Canadian team. Putintseva with some real pressure saves the first. Still another break point that she must save. She's good when she focuses, and you get the sense that sometimes the head does drop and the focus wanes a little bit when she's feeling under pressure. She plays much better when she's in a winning position. Oh, Putintseva goes long, and it's the perfect start for Andreescu in this decider. She must be tired, but she's digging deep. Canadian contingent, or the Kazakhstani contingent rather, on their feet in Astana to support the home side in the Beeline Arena. Is Canada, who are the higher ranked of these two teams, though, at 4 in the world. Kazakhstan at 9th, just inside the top 10. Oh, brilliant work from Putintseva. Piling on the pressure when she didn't find the breakthrough with the drop shot. She didn't lose her cool, she just tried something different. forced Andreescu to stay in that rally until the error came. It was patient play from the world number 74. Oh, and Putintseva, get the sense now that she is beginning to lose her cool. Sometimes she does let the emotions get on top of her. Andreescu will be watching, knowing that she's got her opponent rattled. Oh, and the drop shot has got Putintseva sprinting up to the net. Quick thinking from Andreescu, who's employed a number of drop shots to great effect throughout this match. And she now has a game point. This to consolidate her break and take a 2-love lead in this deciding set. Can't make it count. This time it's Putintseva with the drop shot. It goes. It doesn't go as expected, and she drops her racket to the ground in frustration. Andreescu once again with the game point here. Putintseva would do well to extend these rallies if she can, to get the sense that because Andreescu's played so much tennis already today, if she's in a rally for any length of time, an error might well come. as it did then. Second game point saved. Oh, well, the thinking was right. The execution not quite there. The ball pinging off the racket of Andreescu and going wide, handing the break point to Putintseva. Can she capitalise? Unbelievably, we're still only in the second game of this third set. No breakthrough.
Thank you.
Wide from Putintseva, hands a lifeline. Back to her opponent. Drop shot once again from Andreescu. She knows exactly when to play those. The timing is sublime. How many times has she pulled that out of the bag? It's another game point now for the Canadian. absolutely an entertaining point, and superb recovery from Putintseva. Once again, scores at juice. And this second game is turning into a real marathon battle here. Oh, Andreescu, her eyes lit up. But she just put too much on that. Got the sense that she was just in a rush to get that point finished off. Well, finally, we've got a chance now for Putintseva to break back. This is absolutely ridiculous that this game is still ongoing. Wow. Still no breakthrough. Who could have predicted it? Scores at juice once again. I've already played a long match so far. 67 minutes for the opening set, so over an hour, followed by a 45-minute second set. Casual as you like, Putintseva earns herself another break point here.
Kazakhstan.
Well, finally, there is a breakthrough from that seemingly interminable second game, and it's gone the way of Putintseva, who has managed to get this deciding set back on level terms with a break of serve, cancelling out Andreescu's break in the opening game. But my goodness me, that was hard work. Hard work for both players. And it is still early days in this third set.
Third Gomez. 40-15.
Well, that was a very different game to the preceding one. Putintseva wrapping that one up with relative ease compared to the battle that took place between these players in the second game, and she now leads 2-1 in this deciding set, but we are crucially on serve. Good work from the Canadian to draw Putintseva out wide, open up some space for herself. Simple case of putting that winner away across court with no one there to defend the space. Well, Putintseva raises her hands to her face. She watched that return smacking into the net. It's a hold of serve for Andreeva, and still nothing to pick between this pair. We nervous watch for the Canadian contingent on the bench. They want to play the fifth and final match here, of course. Kazakhstan want this one done. Well, that was a brilliant serve, wasn't it? Putintseva with the ace, finding that acute angle, completely out of reach of Andreescu. Dominant game so far for Putintseva, on the verge of a love hold. It's been such an intense battle between this pair. Putintseva up at the net. Had plenty of time to make it there. That is agonising for Andreescu. How on earth did she miss that one? She'll be so disappointed as she snatches at that ball when she catches it.
Gomez, 40-15.
Oh, goodness. Andreescu really needs to hold serve in this game if she's going to keep pace with Putintseva in this decider. Perhaps this is a bit of tiredness creeping in. Just not enough lift when trying to make this backhand slice. Well, she is in her 5th set of tennis. She's been playing for pretty much 5 hours so far today. Oh, and Putintseva misses, going for the angle. Going for that far corner. And it is an important hole of serve for the Canadian. On serve at 3 games apiece in this decider. First serve percentage of Andreescu has dropped by about 10% from the beginning of this match. Pinpoint accuracy from Andreescu. Right down the line, on the line. Big pressure on both of these players. Pressure for different reasons, of course. Nice attack for Andreescu to draw level at 3-all, 30-all rather. Been really impressed with how she's kept fighting, despite the fact she must be feeling the effects of having already played the doubles match earlier, and now she's been drawn into an arduous battle in this singles. This is big. A break point for Andreescu. Oh my goodness me, the double fault, what a time to hit it. Putintseva hands the break to Andreescu, who now has the upper hand here in this decider and leads by 4 games to 3. was at this point in the second set that Putintseva stopped scoring and Andreescu pulled away to win it 6-3. Putintseva, of course, desperately keen to avoid the same fate in the decider here. If Andreescu does win this, then we'll go to a deciding match, and that will be contested between Sofia Zhinbayeva and Kayla Cross.
What is not is 30 over.
Andreescu must be tired. Walking so slowly between points, and you really can't blame her. Oh, brilliant drop shot from Putintseva. Earns herself a breakback point. Can she capitalise? Perhaps trying to make Andreescu run there, knowing she's bound to have tired legs. She gets her back behind the baseline. It's just a stretch too far for the Canadian. Nicely done. Cross court with the backhand. Putintseva gets the break back to level up. 4 games all now, and we are getting towards the business end of this deciding set.
Game's over.
Andreescu just couldn't find a way to penetrate the defence of Putintseva, who hit some brilliant backhands to stay in that rally, and eventually the error then coming from Andreescu. Going for the shot down the line, going wide instead, and Putintseva keen to hold serve now that she's managed to get that break back. Oh, devastating. Poor Andreescu up at the net, tries the drop shot. Can't make it count. It's all one-way traffic at the minute. Putintseva with luck on her side, and for some of these points certainly. Andreescu just looking a little bit deflated now, and you get the sense that that is because the fatigue is creeping in. 3 game points for Kazakhstan here. She had 3 game points, but she only needed the one. Putintseva celebrates with a love hold to lead 5 games to 4 in this decider. And Andreescu is serving to stay in this match next, serving to take Canada to a deciding match. Clock's just ticked over the 3-hour stage, and you have to feel for the Canadian Bianca Andreescu, who also had to play the doubles match to kick off the day's action. Yeah. Certainly, she will be feeling it. Oh, brilliantly done. Superbly struck ball from Andreescu with the cross-court backhand winner. Needs to hold serve in this game, of course, if she's to have any chance of remaining in the match and sending Canada to the decider. But certainly, she will be feeling the effects not only of having now played 3 hours in this match, but the match that preceded it as well. Brilliant volley. Putintseva with Andreescu running back in the opposite direction. A well-worked point targeting the backhand side of the Canadian. Got her out wide, and when she's recentering, Putintseva hits this volley back in that same spot. Very smart play. Putintseva just long, and Andreescu lets out a huge scream as she manages a vital hold of serve to take us to 5-all. Putintseva couldn't find the breakthrough in that one, and now it's Putintseva serving to stay in this match. These are really, really nervy moments. Every point takes on increased significance. Oh, ball pings just wide off the racket of the Canadian.
On that now, 15 love.
Goodness. Was that out? Andreescu points to the spot where she thought the ball landed, and yeah, it was out. Point for Canada. Really, Putintseva will be bitterly disappointed with that one because she really did have the upper hand through most of that rally. Andreescu's fighting for her life, hanging on in there. And really, that should have been the winner for Putintseva. She'll be bitterly disappointed. Oh my goodness, into the net. Advantage Andreescu. She's got 2 break points here. Could this be the turning point? Well, Putintseva says that was in. Marko Savic is off his chair. Points to the line. Confirms. It was in. Let's take another look.
Replay the points.
Wow. Some drama. Replay the point. This is still Andreescu with the break point. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. How on earth did she manage to play the ball from that angle? It looked as though that was Andreescu's point. It really should have been. How on earth did Putintseva manage to play that? Wow, she got it so low off the ground. Into the net. It's advantage once again. Andreescu break point opportunity for Canada once again. Oh, valiant effort from Andreescu, but Putintseva finds the space, earns herself the advantage now. This is a game point. Can Kazakhstan prevail where Canada have been unable to and get this game wrapped up? Andreescu well placed up at the net to bring the scores back to juice. She's got her teammates on their feet, willing to hang on in there. They know it's tough. They know that she's played a lot of tennis today. The finish line is close. Oh no, another double fault for Putintseva. She will be absolutely gutted with that at such a crucial juncture. On the verge of going 6-5 up, it's the double fault. Not happy with the ball toss either. Oh, spots the space, Andreescu. And looks as though that has taken it out of her. Earns the advantage once again, earns herself another break point opportunity here. She wins this match, of course, and the entire fixture goes to a decider. Oh, a brilliant volley from Putintseva cancels out the advantage. Back to juice. Putintseva with the game point once again. Can she finally convert? Nicely done. Dropping it over the net as casual as you like. Putintseva finally wraps up that game. We've had some incredibly long marathon games, especially in this deciding set. Players must be feeling the effects now. It's Putintseva with a hold of serve to lead 6-5, with Andreescu serving to stay in this match next.
Out. Number strong. 15.
Putintseva knows that if she wins this game, she wins the match. If she wins the match, she sends Kazakhstan through to the Billie King Cup finals in September. The pressure is on Andreescu. Putintseva looks to be playing with renewed energy. She knows she's close now. She's 2 points away from wrapping up victory for Kazakhstan, the host nation here. Oh. Andreescu keeping the pressure on Putintseva.
Thank you.
Oh, this has got shades of the first set all written all over it. Andreescu gets this point. She takes us to a tiebreak to decide the outcome of this match. The first set ended in a tiebreak and went the way of Putintseva. Oh my goodness! What a point! And we are going to a tie-break, just as we did in the first.
Game's over. Tiebreak. Thank you. Please continue.
Perfectly timed drop shot from Putintseva.
Head note 1-0 Kazakhstan. Thank you, please. Behind the players, take your seats quickly. Thanks. Ecuador 2-0. Ecuador 2-1 Kazakhstan. Ladies and gentlemen, to the courtesy of both players, please do not shout out during the points. Thank you. Ladies.
Putintseva with the advantage. The job is not done yet. Brilliant work from Andreescu to change up the angle like that. Drew Putintseva out wide, and there was no way she was going to make it all the way back across the court quickly enough for the next shot.
Can you take a seat quickly? Thank you. Thank you.
Just long. It was a wild, looping return, falling just beyond the baseline, as confirmed by our umpire, Marko Savic. So it is Putintseva in control for the time being. Oh, what a shot! What a volley from Andreescu. Pulled that out of nowhere. Putintseva, as cool as you like, slots away the winner. 5-3 now in this tiebreak. Andreescu must be absolutely spent. These players have been out on court for coming up to 4 hours. She's already played a match before this one. Putintseva, all important serve coming up now. Serving for this match. Brilliantly done. Some real aggression and power from Andreescu up at the net. Serving to try and level at 5-all here. That was a big opportunity for Putintseva. And that missed opportunity. That was her chance to get this match wrapped up once and for all. And the cheers go up. Kazakhstan on their feet.
half meter. 6-4 Kazakhstan.
Just listen to the noise inside the Beeline Arena. Putintseva falls to the ground in relief at getting through an absolutely marathon battle as Andreescu's final serve goes awry.